Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, now, ladies.
Shake it.
Hey, everyone.
Shake it.
Hey-o.
Hey, everyone. I don't know what Dashi was doing. It sounded like she was having a stroke.
She's doing Hey by Outcast.
I was shaking it like a Polaroid picture, sorry.
Okay. I only know the, Oh, yeah, okay. Now it's coming back to my head.
You only know Roses, right?
Roses? What?
By Outcast.
I don't know what I know. I don't know what you know.
I know what I know.
I'll say what I've said. We come and we go. That's the thing I keep in the back of my head.
But hi, how are things?
This is the weird way to begin a video. Welcome back to the reactions for RWBY Volume 6 with Team Frostbite.
Yes.
Now including 100% less Brit, 100% more Dashi.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I want him to come back too.
But the biggest thing that happened last episode is that we lost a very important member of the team. Bumblebee the motorcycle.
Yes.
And then about Bumblebee, but Gamble's Shroud also got nixed too.
Yeah, I guess Blake lost her weapon as well.
I mean, they're not going to be able to take the motorcycle on the stinky little helicopter thing that they stole, which is dead now.
Well, it might be. We'll see. For all we know, they're going to course correct in like the first 5 seconds here.
And yeah, Blake lost her weapon, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gamble's Shroud is dead. It's gone.
That thing became less useful as the show.
And
Well, no, that's not entirely true. It was pretty good this most recent.
I hope they do explain in this next episode how if Adam does need a keytar or an actual sword, like Fatman was saying, because that's right. It made me think a lot.
Someone shopped that. Someone shopped that and brought it. I think it was Floof.
No, I did that.
You did that?
Here, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Good work.
I rocked it
I remember
out.
that being pretty good. That was a pretty good shop.
Mm-hmm.
So are we ready to jump into the episode?
I hooked it up.
Yep, I got it up already.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
On the count of 3.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Why'd they cut back to here?
Yeah, why are we bothering with this?
Why are they going...
Really?
Wait, what's coming?
Is that a boat?
What?
Maybe? Oh,
Can she fly?
Ruby,
No, she
please.
can twirl.
What? What are they doing?
Gathering on the cliff in a group to get blown up?
What are they doing? What are they...
Can you make that kind of shot?
What are...
Well, this is Ruby we're talking about here.
Why are they...
They're just standing there.
Yeah, you know, that woman could, like, take them out right now if she wanted to.
Okay, well, I'm at least happy that Ruby's doing something.
Did they just, like, temporally retcon this entire scene in after the fact?
No, because
I've got one missile left, and I know exactly where I'm gonna stick it.
God, she's such an inconsistent character, but she still makes me smile.
I don't think she's inconsistent. I think she's just insane.
Oh no, she's incredibly inconsistent.
Oh, God, they did it again!
Ooh,
I knew it.
oof.
I knew she'd miss.
No, they put the full bullet cartridge on there.
What are they doing?
They were...
Being stupid. Well, this plan went to hell in a handbasket. I love it.
Watch her get her eyesight back from that.
I shouldn't be laughing at all this, but I am. Well, there goes your ship.
Eek.
I really have to wonder what
He
that
just-
looks
Why
like.
does he have to?
Walk?
Why does he have to jump off the hill though?
Yeah, because he needed to jump out of frame. I imagine like he has to like zip
Probably.
out his human suit. He's the unzip
Oh, you're
his human
right.
suit.
He did have to jump out of frame. No, they should have just shown the Lovecraftian middle section of his transformation.
Okay, her eyes are fucked.
It's interesting that the
Again.
lids come off like that. That's cool.
Please don't be cringy. Please don't be cringy.
I need you to trust me.
Okay.
What's she gonna do now? Like, they've already fucked the plan up. Oh, please don't do power of speech.
Oh no.
Persuasion.
Power of speech.
Quick, persuasion.
No!
That's why they need fingers. There you go. To point.
That's why they need fingers.
We're going to Atlas.
Okay.
Bigger people than you have tried to stop us and
Bigger people.
No, they haven't.
Is that a short joke or a mech joke?
It's a good joke overall.
You just use yours to look down on everyone.
Lol.
We didn't want to steal from you. We did it because you gave us.
Please don't give in to that.
I just wanted her to blast her.
You have no bargaining chip here, Ruby.
Wait.
You're kind of fucked.
Just to atomize her right now.
No, there was something big. There was something big. Don't forget about that, guys. Good.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Aura is so inconsistent, I'll survive this.
Yeah, probably. Wait, did she just fly into the... Did she just fly? Oh god, that's a James Bond shot.
He's flying in like a red sperm.
Pull the trigger, woman! You can end this right now! I'm not
It has to be at the
fuck it.
right moment, I guess.
What right... fuck it.
What? What the? Oh my god.
Really? That... Okay. Oh, there goes Aurora.
Oh,
Teamwork?
Cool. Weiss.
Wait, where'd her weapon go?
Weiss was stopping her.
Thanks, Weiss.
Where'd her weapon go?
Now fall over. Guys, look, I contributed.
Fucking Crescent Rose comes flying out of the sky and cuts Crow in half.
Oh, there's the scythe. Wait, the ship's...
The ship just floated up.
You knew you couldn't win 2-on-1 at Haven.
What do you mean you couldn't do 2-on-1 a hit? Oh, fuck off.
They're holding hands. They're still holding hands.
They've been holding hands for a whole week.
Yeah, we.
You knew you couldn't win 2-on-1 against Haven? Really, Adam? Are we talking with the same volume here?
You know, she made a promise to me once
What she said.
that she'd always be at my side. And look how well she's kept it.
Did she make that promise to you, or to the person you're pretending to be?
Just turn on Blake. Fight her.
I know you've made your choice. And I've made mine.
Why does he have to talk like that?
Because...
Because
Adam.
Because Adam. Shouldn't they have been in each other's cams? Wait, that split screen didn't make sense.
Yeah. Boomerang.
It doesn't have a blade on it. Why did you waste your effort on that?
Because it still actually does have a blade.
She can shoot.
The blade
Yeah,
got
she
cut
can
in
still
half,
shoot.
but it's still technically a blade. Spinning like that,
Oh, there goes Aurora. There goes her Aurora.
and Blake's
Eek.
dead.
Let her die.
Let her die.
Moment of truth, Yang.
Why do you know her name?
Faster than you were at Beacon.
Yeah, how does he know her name?
Your aura's bound to be running low.
Sure. Thanks, Adam.
When has that mattered?
Spider
Spider
cat.
cat.
Spider cat.
What does she even see in you?
Background.
Oh, god damn it.
Why the fuck does the sky change color when Adam swings his sword? Do they think that looks good?
Gotcha.
Okay. This is cool.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that was a hell of a punch.
Nice.
I mean,
Oh, there goes his Aura.
the momentum travel doesn't make any sense, but
It may not be faster.
Did he reach for his sword?
No!
my semblance is directly connected to just that sword.
Probably. No, for real. Probably. Because why else would he panic like that?
Oh shit!
Oh, thank
Ooh.
God!
Oh fuck!
Oh,
They actually did it.
When did Adam's aura break?
When
he got hit.
Yang punched him.
Oh, I don't want him
We
to
saw that, we saw
die.
Eat him off the cliff. Eat him off the cliff.
Did he say ow?
Oh.
Wait. He said ow.
Oh.
Oh, let that be the end of him. If there is any justice in this world, please God, let that be the end of him.
He should have fallen down onto his own sword.
Yeah.
No body, no death. You know it.
He's gonna come back.
They're gonna pull a cinder.
Now stab Blake! You still have time!
Look, they're holding each other, okay?
Oh god, I'm really glad that fight didn't look like garbage.
Kiss. Just kidding.
Oh.
They got all the shit animation out of their system last episode.
Hey, Fat Man, you know those flaws of bipedal mechs you were talking about? Take a look.
We're making a run for it.
What about Yang and Blake?
Leave him.
Argus is in danger.
What?
Ah, you stupid
Okay.
bitch.
There was a boat coming or something. It looked like a boat.
Oh, are they gonna fight Cthulhu now? Are they gonna fight Neo and Cinder standing on top of
Fuck is
Cthulhu?
that?
Another mech.
Wait, is that fucking Dagon?
What the fuck is that?
That's fucking Dagon!
How's that?
Who cares? Leave Argus.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Why all these things now?
Because of their fight.
What the
Because the,
fuck?
the people.
It's a Leviathan. It began its approach during your battle.
A Leviathan? That's not a Leviathan. The Leviathan
No, Leviathans are
is
different.
more like a serpent.
Leviathan has a very nebulous.
They don't have legs, though.
That's not Leviathan.
They can.
What?
Leviathan is a very catch-all term for sea monster.
What? I mean, it's in the sea. Why would it need
Although,
legs?
honestly, I think Dagon would have been a better term for that, because that looks straight on Dagon.
I mean, it doesn't look like Godzilla wearing a dolphin mask. I mean, I've never seen a Leviathan.
Okay, so,
oh, look at that Adam. That Adam is.
He
creepy.
has both his eyes in this one. Like, his other eye isn't, like, burned out.
no, it wasn't burned out in the last one.
It was.
No, it's.
It was. Go back. It's burned out.
I mean,
Go
yeah,
back
no, it
to.
was there. Right. It still moved though. It's
Yeah,
just scarred, like the actual eye.
Well, he's dead now, so who cares?
Yeah, the actual eye is like hollowed out. It not hollowed out, but it's
Discolored, like it's the iris and the sclera were all
it's burned
discolored.
out, discolored. It's horribly discolored.
Yeah, look at it in like 532. It's all inverted colors. I need to. So they literally just pulled a mulligan on last week's episode, which is pretty nice because it was terrible.
I somewhat enjoyed last week's episode. I just wish that
You're wrong.
They should have just.
Your opinion is wrong.
Well, okay. Look, I was mixed on last week's episode. This one, like, this should have been the end of last week's episode. They should have ended it here.
Last week's episode should not have happened. And it didn't happen because, like, okay, hold on, I'm trying to see this. So, here's the thing. Here's the missile, and then here's that, like, really terrible cut where it just, like, smash cuts to, like, a different moment in time when she already has the thing, and then she's gonna turn and she's gonna throw it. And then what happens then?
Yeah, no, you're right about that. It's that, like, that was a tease that, oh no, they're going to crash, and then they don't crash.
So that doesn't have any effect on that. So that just like didn't matter. That was just dumb bullshit.
The fact that Maria fired a missile was
Because
important.
like she's still flying around.
The fact that she did fire a missile was important, establishing she can fire missiles.
That doesn't.
It could have been written way tighter, but it does establish that fact.
She says she has one missile left, as if that's supposed to matter.
Well, she's played her ego. Like,
Yeah, she
she's
was
like,
playing her ego. And I like that. That's smart. Play the asshole's ego. Simple as that.
It didn't work, though.
Okay, so basically what we're getting at is episode 11 didn't happen for great justice. This episode completely just flips that entire thing. None of the stuff that happened in episode 11 counted, and I'm so happy. They're right. Even like the fight choreography in both fights that they pulled a repeat on were massive improvements.
Is this the fastest they've ever played a retcon?
Yeah, no, they've retconned same sentence before.
That's true.
Oh wait, was that Aura? Was that the Aura discussion?
Some say your personality and character can define your semblance, while some claim that it's the other way around. Of course, there are still many who don't see a connection at all.
Saying some people think this, some people think that, and some people think it's something completely
Yeah,
different.
it's either this, the opposite, or completely unrelated. I think that was the fastest they ever pulled a retcon.
Because they actually pulled two retcons simultaneously.
Yeah. Wait, Blake is climbing up.
But we both forget that
And-
Volume 5 never happened, so...
God, you know, as much as I want to believe that,
I
Volume
know.
5 happened more than Volume 2.
Now if you take into account all the different Atlas tech going around.
The Yang's arm can stand up to Adam's sword,
Yes!
but their giant mech can't stand up to Ren's fucking knife.
Yes!
Oh, this show is so worthless.
you know what I want to know? Like, what exactly happened between these two old ladies? Like, they've just been fighting for years,
They're
I
two
guess.
old ladies who've got nothing else to live for. Who cares?
What's wrong? Wait, is it Cordo really just that, like, cocky and egotistic?
No, it's just an angry white person trying to stop
A Mexican from crossing their
a
border.
Mexican woman from crossing the border.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
damn.
literally what this is.
No, Dashi, they're
And
two
so,
old
like, when I
ladies.
first learned that, I'm like, oh, my opinion in this volume has gone down just a little bit.
there's
But
the
at least they're not super on the nose about it.
No,
They're just
Dashi,
not
Dashi.
Come on.
using the
Nick.
same blatant tactics. They're just,
Dashi,
Some backstory.
it's two old ladies. Have you ever
Like,
watched The
I know
Golden
no
Girls?
body, no death, but
Are you guys listening? Can you guys hear me?
I don't know. Like, can you, somebody please
Hello?
go back? He said ow. He said ow when he was
let
stabbed.
me see. Okay, let me
I
watch.
could swear it.
Oh.
I hope he doesn't die. All right, go ahead.
He said, "Oh, not ow."
It sounded like ow.
Oh.
Oh. Wait,
Because I think he finally realized what the fuck they were talking about. That they are two lesbians in.
What about no?
Hello?
What's up, Tom?
Also, Dashi, they're two old ladies. Have you ever watched The Golden Girls? All they are are catty.
Yeah, but they always ended up having cheesecake at the end. You know it.
Well, maybe they will at the end of this.
Like,
You don't know.
I
You don't
hope
know their
so.
life.
I hope so. And I love the Golden Girl, so yeah. It sounded like you said ow, Raymond. Come on. It does not say oh.
He said, "Oh."
It'll be funnier if he said ow. That's it. He said ow.
It would be funny if he said, "Ow."
Ow.
So please, God, let that be the end of Adam.
Yes, I'm.
I hope not, to be honest,
Well,
because
Dashi.
I need to know. I need a
Dashi.
backstory. I need to know why he's so angry.
We got his backstory. We had a whole fucking
I know.
trailer about it.
We have a stamp in his face.
We had a whole character short.
The character short really didn't solve anything, to be honest. I
Okay,
mean,
he just said, I'm angry. And that's it. He's like, I'm Gloom Boy.
Nothing solves anything in this show.
We need to see how he got stamped.
He's gonna fall to the bottom of the waterfall, and then he's gonna pick up his sword, which is still charged with his aura, and he's gonna heal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No. Okay, he's going to fall to the bottom of the waterfall, and the next time we see him, he's going to be doing shots of tequila with those scorpion things in a bar somewhere, and then M is going to show up and tell him that he's needed for a mission. And wait, no, that's Skyfall.
I like the idea of Adam being Daniel Craig.
I mean, Daniel Craig could probably pull him off, just like an older Adam.
I would
older
prefer, I would prefer Daniel Craig to be Adam than to whatever
Garrett
hack fraud is voicing him now.
Which give me Garrett's a cool dude. I've met him a couple times. He's a nice guy. He's just not a good actor.
Yeah, I mean, if he's in a corner and this is the voice he has to do for the character, I can forgive him. But if he thought this was a good idea, well,
To
we can all
answer your
hope
question, Fatman, about like why all these Grimm or whatever out of nowhere, that's where they make the point of showing the Argus people like all like, so like because of the big mech. So
No.
Yeah, I imagine they're attracted because of the fight.
Yeah.
Like, why else?
So people really just have to be placated as fuck the whole time.
They just need a bunch of apathies in their basements.
They do. They do.
Like, for real.
Yeah, I mean, so what? You die in your sleep one night. It's like, that's a small price to pay.
Yeah, no big deal.
You die in your sleep one night. You watch
Fred Flintstone's friend.
God, I sure hope my abridge is out before this goes out. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to cut that.
All the Grimm just flying over the walls. What's the point of fucking walls?
There's walls?
There's not walls.
I don't see any
Where
walls.
are the walls?
There are walls at Argus.
I don't see
Argus has
walls.
walls.
How high?
Pretty damn high.
Not high enough.
You can see them in the background there. They're taller than some of the buildings. All the buildings.
I was gonna say why do they need walls in Attack on Titan? But then I remembered, oh wait, no, actually they do need walls in Attack on Titan. So yeah, I don't know why they have walls in RWBY because they don't seem to matter. Because like at least 40% of all Grimm are flying based. So that's a number I pulled completely out of my ass.
I'm underwhelmed by the design of the Leviathan because they're trying to make it this big scary thing, but the way they framed it,
It seemed tiny.
Yeah.
and the reason why is
Oh wow, that's a big wall. That's a big ass wall.
yeah.
It doesn't protect them from like coastal attacks.
Okay, coastal,
But, you know-
it's supposed to be a natural land barrier because apparently, by the looks of things, water Grimm aren't that frequent. they're fucking powerful, which was actually something that I thought was pretty cool when I was writing for Over the Seas. But
so is this monster like the same kind of caliber as the dragon from Volume 3?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I'm asking I'm asking not by our standards, but like in the standards of the show.
They might treat it that way.
I mean,
because the biggest issue, I just the framing, because even the dragon in the Drake or whatever they call, I think they call it the Weaver. What do they call it?
I think it's the Wyvern. Yeah.
That was framed in such a way that you got a sense of its scale. I mean, it burst out of a fucking mountain. All right, that was pretty dope. Yeah. This thing, you see it coming in the distance. Fine, I'm fine with a really long distance shot with that blurry. But then, like, the next shot is just a medium frame shot of this thing, and it's not really all that big. Like, what I would have done, I would have actually, like, gone really close to the ocean, maybe shown, like, a fish or two in the ocean, and then slowly dragged it up over its body, so that you got a sense of comparison and scale, and slowly pan out to this thing. And then maybe then flip it around to show the city in the distance. But I think it's too far away from the city to really get a good sense of its scale.
Yeah, just a horizon and a cloud. That's it. So there's nothing really to compare to.
So I'm also just like, the design is kind of underwhelming. It's doing this weird like raptor dance thing.
It's like Godzilla. Yeah.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everyone knock the dinosaur.
I mean, we don't know what it can do yet. If they knew it's a Leviathan. I mean, the dragon.
If it's like any
Grimm.
other Grimm, it can.
Well, the dragon pooped Grimm. That's how powerful I guess it was, or had powers.
Yeah. Well, this
so
one
maybe
is.
This farts.
Well, if we know anything about Big Grimm, is that they have very sharp claws and very sharp teeth that destroy property, but not people.
I would love to see a tier list of the Grimm, like in-universe tier list.
You know where you would learn something like that? You know, maybe like a combat school of some sort that you were in for 3 volumes. It would have been nice to maybe got some foreshadowing going for bigger Grimm in the future.
You know what? Don't sound like Fatman will still complain about the power scaling, even though we do that. So don't worry about it.
I would.
Because like you got your basic Grimm. You got like the wolves and the bears and that shit. But like, where does the Nuck fit on that level? Where does the apathy fit on that level? Like,
well, I mean, the apathy's probably on a different level altogether because it's like not a punchy boy. It's a
Well,
I don't know. Like, I don't know what the rules are. What's like the class 1, class 2, class 3?
Okay, they're Grimm, not diabetes.
Oh my god.
They might as well be diabetes with how this show handles it.
Okay.
Silver eyes or insulin?
I don't know. Eating cake usually makes most people happy.
Also, was it me or when Maria and Oscar crashed, that ship went in faster into the woods compared to like Pilot Boy and Weiss? At least Weiss was like still holding them back, and Pilot Boy died. What? To me, it seemed like it was going.
Because plot.
Yeah. No, Pilot Boy's still alive. Pilot Boy and Adam are gonna be like the main villains of Volume 7.
Nobody.
They're gonna be the Cinder and Neo of next volume.
Pilot Boy, I left my husband for this hunk of a man. Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Cinder and Neo are still just out there.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
We didn't get another like scene of them. There's one episode left.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think Cinder and Neo are gonna do anything.
Yeah. I think.
With this Grimm threat, if Cinder and Neo do something, it's gonna feel incredibly shoehorned.
You said doo-doo.
Cinder winds up at the top of the mountain at Argus Base, and she's standing there, and she fucking arrows Oscar in the chest, and he disappears in front of Ruby.
Suck it, Osmond! I killed you again!
she silver rises, and the Leviathan gets stuck mid-hump on the mountain.
One of the heroes needs to go down.
All the heroes need to go down.
Yeah, which one? Which one?
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, we haven't, like, there hasn't really been a protagonist.
I mean, that's what the fandom's been asking for. Oh, wait, you meant die. Okay.
Yeah, like, we haven't actually had a protagonist die since Pyrrha. I think we're about due for one.
Are you forgetting the brave sacrifice of the 2 huntsmen at the very beginning of this volume? One of which sacrificed his life?
One died.
Who gives a fuck about the 2 huntsmen?
They were the best guys ever.
Wait, what about Vernal? She was super,
Who gives a fuck about Vernal?
Yeah. Well, let me finish my sentence and I would agree.
What did she even count as? Was she an antagonist? A protagonist? We don't fucking know.
She was antagonist.
She was Miley Cyrus.
She was Miley Cyrus. Shut up, stop it! Man, that was my line. That was my line.
Jesus. All right.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch Fatman's Abridged episode. It's hilarious.
Fatman's Abridged is superb.
Yes.
Hilarious.
RWBY fucks up the mech. That's fine. Happy-go-lucky day. She does it single-handedly. I am happy she is actively contributing to the plot, but now she has also single-handedly doomed the city full of people she was kind of swearing to protect because she's a sworn huntress.
No, she didn't graduate though. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not her fault then. Not her fault. The fight between...
It's Osmond's fault.
The fight between Adam, Blake, and Yang was actually pretty good. I thought so, Fatman. Any major complaints?
It was significantly better than the episode 11 one. Like, why does Adam make shit dark?
I mean, it's
that's always been his thing, though.
It's just a. I think it's like.
I mean, are they trying to like emphasize his glowy bits, or is it like actually like he's darkening?
He's
shit?
not actually doing it. No, they're just trying to say, "Boom, look at that." Is it called cinematography? No.
No, I think it's actually happening. It's part of a semblance. It's just a visual.
But
effect
how?
I don't think it's like everything in the world goes dark. It's
What
probably
does
like
Yang see when he does that?
The world getting a little bit darker and his glowy bits glowing.
You think that would be a way more useful effect than he would make it out to be?
It's a tell.
And him getting more ginger.
Fatman, you can take comfort in the fact that it doesn't matter now.
I guess, but it never mattered because.
Nope. But it doubly doesn't matter now.
Okay, here's a question. Why has no one ever tried to roast s'mores off Yang's hair?
They did.
How do you know they haven't?
I'm pretty sure there's been fan art of them do it. Oh wait, no, there was a RWBY Chibi episode where they did that.
Yep, they did in Chibi.
Yeah.
They poked at her so she can get angry.
Well, maybe in RWBY Chibi we'll get Adam doing something ridiculous with his.
Oh yeah, Adam's not in the show proper anymore, so they could put him in Chibi.
That'd be funny if they did exactly what Fatman said. Like they turn off like the entire sky, and then like down the street you'll see people like, "Oh, what the hell?"
Okay. All right, you know how the Chibi skit has to go? It has to be like him glowing in the dark, you know, the bright reds and stuff. Someone flicks on a light switch. Just turns out he's been turning off the light.
Yeah.
Or no, it's like Neo in the corner with like a light slider.
That would be one hell of a Chibi sketch. But yeah, I mean, just the regular old fight animation of this wasn't complete and utter vomit.
That is a high compliment from fatmanfalling.
They fired whoever was responsible for fucking up the last episode.
But then they hired someone who really doesn't understand how to scale monsters.
The cinematography. I said not vomit. Okay, I didn't say decent.
Do you think that they maybe tried to get a close shot on the giant on the Leviathan? But that the way that the thing was modeled, it didn't look good up close.
I think the sea captain was too drunk to show up for the shot. In the background.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, where's he at these days?
I don't know, but he'll be cool to see again, hitting on Blake. Again, watch the abridged.
Oh yeah, this girl knows what she wants.
Which girl?
This girl knows what she wants.
Oh Christ.
Oh. Is that her hat? Is that her getting excited?
Oh. She's looking at an entirely different Leviathan.
Oh no.
That's her look after it unfurls.
You can do so much with that thing.
You don't see anything.
How'd you catch that?
You don't see anything below the waist. You just hear up.
That was awesome. It's all so much.
As it's unfurling.
Here, this is what I did in that one.
Oh my god. You know, when you get down to it, having too much at some point just gets excessive.
And then you guys saw the behave one, right? Where we were talking about the behave.
Yeah.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Actually, I just realized that woman's waist is really, like, tiny. Like the distance between her crotch and, like, her... I guess maybe it's just a long shirt. It makes her, like, look like she has, like, no, like, groin whatsoever.
Well, I mean, you can see her... Like, I mean, it's not really a long shirt, but you can see her, like, you could see her inseam.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be
I know.
be lewd, but you could see where her torso ends. So you can't really blame the shirt for that.
That was great, though. You can put so many, like, captions in there.
Oh.
Adam is such a creepy freak.
Yep, but it doesn't matter now.
After it gets done unfurling.
That's the money shot right there. It's flying away.
No, I seriously, it's so bizarre. Like, her eyes, just for, like, a few brief seconds, just fly to his crotch.
Dude, like, what if like what Floof said comes true, that chick is Neo? Well, now, I don't think so, because he was all scared, but, like, he was like, that's Neo, watch.
Yeah, it doesn't seem,
Like,
it doesn't look like it.
It's reaching, but okay. Watch it be.
My response to that was just to throw up my hands and be like, fuck it, why not? Because that mean at least Neo would be being proactive, you know? Instead of not being anywhere at all.
You'll see her, yeah.
It just hit me that at this point, I can't tell RWBY being good from RWBY being bad anymore. I think I've become desensitized to this.
Yeah, I think you have.
Because, like, at this point, like, I can't decide, like, what I'm enjoying more about it and, like, why I'm enjoying this episode. Because I know there's noticeable flaws in here, but at this point, I don't know if it's just we come to expect those flaws and I'm breezing over them, or if, like, I'm enjoying the flaws because it's been such a long time since we had those flaws. And, like...
It's like a return to form.
I don't know. This volume is fucking with my head. Yeah. It's like fucking with my head in all these weird ways. I'm not really sure if I should be happy
I'm
or
glad
sad.
that they just, like, did a complete mulligan on the last episode. Like, the exact same stuff happened, except it happened better this time.
Oh, you want to know why Atlas Tech is so good? All right? This metal, it might not be able to take a hit, but it can heal itself. Like, notice the only bit of damage on this mech right now is the fact that its cover is off in the back, and that its windshield is cracked.
That doesn't have that big old scrape that RWBY put in it?
Nope, doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Yes,
It doesn't have. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. It just heals itself. The glass is like garbage. It doesn't heal itself. It's just regular old
RWBY staring down the barrel. I mean, like, I'm happy that RWBY did things. Like,
yeah,
RWBY being a proactive protagonist. That's nice.
Did she really have to jump into the barrel, though? Couldn't she have just aimed and fired from the ground there?
I think she needed to be very specific where she aimed, and it just that would basically confirm the shot.
Yeah.
Oh shit, her aura's broken going into this fight.
Nobody
so
she's gonna use Silver Eyes. Do you think she's not gonna use Silver Eyes?
So does Silver Eyes have any impact on aura whatsoever?
You got a good point.
Yeah, maybe Silver Eyes don't work with.
Yeah, that's my question. Like they never addressed whether or not Silver Eyes has has a fault as an issue or any kind of.
Well, I guess we'll find out next episode when they don't use it.
Yep.
I hope they do, but I know they won't.
Oh god. I mean, what if they kill all the Grimm with Silver Eyes and then Cinder and Neo show up, and that's how the volume ends.
They never get to Atlas. They just never get there.
Oh, they're not yet. They're definitely not getting there this volume.
That said, Yang and Blake held hands. To quote Split, You might be pregnant now.
All week.
too much lewd. So, okay, I have a question. It's not a question, it's a this is dumb. So you see Blake crawling up the wall like Spider-Cat?
Spider-Cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then, when it comes back up, she's under them. So, she's,
She tripped and fell.
You know, I just realized they're going to Atlas, and the only character among them, the only one of the 4 members that had a coat just lost her coat. So now they're even less equipped for the cold than they were when the volume started.
she's still going up. Weiss is gonna be wearing a big, like, puffy jacket, and then Blake is just gonna be wearing her, like, sports bra.
Blake's just gonna die of hypothermia. So, we're kind of meandering around here, I've noticed.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, there's not much else to cover. It's only like 12 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the only significant thing is that we finally got rid of a massive problem, which was a terrible character.
Okay, all right. Okay, Raymond, my question is, you enjoyed Ruby and how she was proactive. Okay? I did not enjoy the cringiness of like last week. I don't believe one of those times. Do you think she was cringy this time?
I think she was less so. I think her making that stand was perfectly in character. The idea of her trying to make that heroic last speech, and then just like
she tried to pull like the same thing she had with Raven, and it was like,
yeah,
nah, kid, nah, fam.
There is no beating Salem.
She keeps throwing that line around that we faced bigger enemies and beat them. And it's like, how true is that, really?
Well, technically they beat the Grimm dragon, the wyvern. Technically,
it's not dead though.
It's stopped.
Is it? We haven't been back to Beacon in 4 volumes.
She didn't say. It's beat, not dead. She didn't say kill them.
she's like, they go back to Beacon, and it's just like the Beacon students like taking turns hitting it with like sticks, because it's paralyzed, you know, and they're just like, okay, final exams, whoever hits this thing the most wins.
Yeah, I'm guessing like late game, like last volume, that thing's gonna thaw out and sweep over Vale again.
It's gonna just remind us that it was there the whole time, frozen.
Yeah.
I mean, and like, who else would they have tackled that was bigger? Like, the biggest I can think they've ever tackled was Lionheart, and that's just because he's a political figure, but he's not also a political figure.
I mean, Cordovan's like 4.5 feet tall.
Yes.
If that.
Not even that.
Yeah.
So
everyone.
And
Literally
it's,
everyone.
yeah, I don't know. They're talking out their ass. It's all the guys they beat off screen. You know, remember all those people and monsters that tried to kill us?
Yeah, because like I wouldn't really count Hazel, Mercury, and Emerald as being bigger. I definitely wouldn't count Cinder as being bigger.
Or beaten, for that matter.
I mean, Cinder got beat by Raven, not by them.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, Tyrion lost part of his tail, but I don't know if I'd say he's bigger than them. I'd say they're about, like, because power scaling's so fucked in this show, so I just, you know.
I don't know anymore. I don't know yet.
I don't know anything.
We've beaten bigger enemies than you! Like Cardin! He's like 6 feet tall!
Yeah.
Going back to the Keytar thing and Adam's sword. Okay, there's got to be a huge reason why there's got to be a reason why, like, he was like, no, when Aang was throwing the sword over.
Because that was his weapon.
It had
but he
so
went
what?
for
not like that though. Not like
he
that.
went
He
for
was like,
Blake's sword as if that would have helped him.
Yeah, but like.
Maybe everything red. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think the sword doesn't really matter. It has to. He should have just picked up a stick from the ground.
But I think you're right. Like it might hold like aura.
Yeah, that's the thing that seems like it's going to be the solution to this. Like they're going to cut to like a thing where Adam sinks to the bottom, and then he sees his sword and he's like, and he forces himself down to it and he picks it up, and then his aura like recharges.
I was telling you, they should have like cemented it by having him fall onto his own sword. Like, how cool would that have been?
Yang should have just like grabbed him and snapped his neck.
I'm trying to think of like dramatic scenes where characters have their necks snapped.
I can only really think of God of War, and I'm like, wait a second. That guy came back.
There was a lot of neck snapping in the most recent Halloween movie.
I didn't see it.
Oh, Bastard.
You're talking about Blake jumping when she's visible. I think what they were trying to convey is that she dropped during her jump over to the other side.
Doesn't she catch
but
the
there
other-
was no arc to her fall, so I just think they really poorly conveyed something.
But she was above them the whole time. She's looking down at them.
Well, yes, but like that's still a distance to jump. But wait, now that I think about it, they have jumped ridiculous distances before. Never mind. My complaint holds no water, or my correction holds no water.
It's just weird.
I forgot
like,
that in Volume 1, Episode 8, they were literally hopscotching around crumbling ruins like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can get as much height as she needs on those jumps.
She can semblance up. Wait, did her aura break?
Yeah, her aura broke.
All three of them broke, yeah.
Oh, so she can't use her semblance then.
She can't use her semblance because they decided arbitrarily. They decided that arbitrarily before retconning it.
They did show all their auras breaking, which, credit where it's due. At least they remembered this time.
They fell off
Now,
the
you pointed
tower
out
thing and they didn't even show their aura breaking. Like, they nerfed the hell out of the ground.
So Jean, Nora, Ruby, Yang, and Blake have no aura,
Yeah.
right? With this fight coming up.
Pretty much, yeah.
To quote
Yeah.
Ren, this is bad.
This is back. There you go. There's a
I do like, you pointed this out, Fatman. Adam reaches for his sword, but it's not there. I like that touch because any combatant worth their salt.
He didn't realize, yeah.
Yeah, well, no, it's reflex. It's reflex.
Yeah.
You got hit hard, you're going to immediately reach for your closest weapon. And if you have like a weapon you used religiously, you're going to reach for that first. And it's not there. And you're like, wait, oh fuck, she took it, didn't she? So I thought it was a nice touch.
Yeah, I like going on reflex, being like, oh shit.
See, I'm disappointed that like
shit.
Adam kicked back the tip of Blake's sword.
Just the tip.
If he had just thought to pick
Want
that
to go
up.
back and count the amount of times he's willingly thrown his sword?
willingly. Oh yeah.
I mean, because he bounces it off of Blake's face in the last episode because episode 11 didn't happen.
And it comes back to him like a boomerang somehow too.
Yeah,
You're right.
What's the current meme now?
he should have two swords. He can be your Angle or your Devil.
Angle?
Where someone gets
Angle or your devil?
Yeah. You never seen that meme?
You ever seen that? I can be your...
No, Angel. Angel.
No, it's angle.
Well, right,
it's
but-
angle.
But they did it on purpose.
I'll show you.
It's a meme.
When did that even come up? I mean, I know the angel and the devil on the shoulder.
Isn't it Aaron Hansen?
It's Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps.
Oh, okay. Thanks, man.
Or War.
Because your is also spelled wrong. You can
Oh,
pick your Angle or your Devil.
Oh, that doggo.
Oh. I should have
And none of the audience can see it, so they have no idea
Well,
what we're talking
Fatman
about.
is. Fatman's the one that edits his reviews, so his reaction.
I'm editing this week.
If not, he's usually pretty nice to actually show his screen for everyone's sake.
Yeah, I tried to do that as much as I can.
So, I don't know. I have a question for Light Dark. Which character was wasted more, Adam or Ilya?
Ilya was wasted more.
Adam, because at least Ilya still has a chance to come back.
Ilya was wasted more because she actually had potential.
My jury's out because Adam.
No,
I thought they did a decent job. I kind of see what they were trying to do with Adam here.
Anybody who actually thinks Adam is dead is blessed with the gift of optimism.
Yeah, I wish like hell he was. After what happened with Cinder, I have no hope that he actually is.
It's rare to see people getting well. Never mind. I just ate my own words before I even said them. I was gonna say impaled, but Weiss last volume literally got impaled.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say that volume's not canon, but it is more canon.
Weiss.
Suck.
I hope to God he is. So
I hope to God he is too. I think
it's
I think I know how to round out volume 6 when I finally get to fixing Ruby.
Blake and Yang show back up, and they're like, "We stabbed Adam," and Blake's like, "In the liver," and they're like, "Oh shit!" and they run back to the cliff to go and look for his body, kill it some more.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like Adam could have been a really, in the right hands, Adam could have been a really good like anti-hero kind of character, but instead they made him a rapey psycho ex-boyfriend stalker.
So Blake was just climbing up that mountain so that she could like arc down with her jump.
Wait, does this bend into the fact that you can't do ridiculous acrobatics without your aura?
Oh god, is that what they're gonna pull?
Because like I would buy that. I would buy that.
Wait, that you can't do acrobatics with the aura?
Yeah, it like they ignore physics, they ignore common sense constantly, and this is like the one time that they're like, oh, you know, you can't just like jump straight across something. You actually need to like jump down in an arc.
Aura affects your parkour abilities?
Yeah, no, because like the way the way I explained it in Fixing RWBY, which is
But this isn't Fixing RWBY!
I know, but like the thing is, like my Fixing RWBY is trying to get at what I think they were trying to get at. Like basically, I was trying to like extrapolate on what they showed us and what they might mean with it. Is that aura enhances your ability to basically run, fight, jump, whatever, what have you. Basically, enhances yourself physically. Because it can basically buffer you and re-support you in a way that your body naturally can't. So the reason why
am I suddenly being reminded of those like arguments in the classes when you're analyzing classic literature and they're going over like why the shade of the room is this color and then the author's just like it was just this fucking color?
It could be. I mean, like I fully acknowledge that.
That's what this argument reminds me of right now.
The thing is, I'm just trying to apply logic where I can, and this show makes it hard sometimes.
They just let Adam escape. Escape under guise of being dead. I swear, if he comes back,
to God he doesn't.
I don't know. I'm not. If he comes back, I'm gonna say I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
I will pray to whatever God exists, but I'm not convinced that there is a God. But hopefully he is dead.
He will come back as either a Grimm abomination or he'll come back as a surprise twist in like volume 8.
Nobody cares.
That's my guess. That's if he comes back, that's a circumstance.
Like they're gonna try to give you long enough to forget that he's like obviously gonna just grab his sword at the bottom of the ocean.
Effectively, yes.
Was that the ocean? Yeah, I guess that was the ocean. There was like...
Well, it was a river going to the ocean.
I mean, it's a waterfall. There's some current or something.
I would like it if, like, maybe at the end of Volume 7, they just randomly cut back to the bottom of the waterfall where he's just dead, like, on the rocks.
Bouncing off a rock.
He's like a skeleton now.
There's, like, a little Grimm fish eating his face.
Little Grimm fish is like, don't worry, my love. I will appreciate you. No. I saw that one ending from Nurse Love Addiction. No. Nurse Love Addiction, complete breakdown. Watch it, it's great.
Yes.
So while I was asking Discord if they had any questions about this, what have you, one of our newest members, who is pretty cool, Carisha, says you guys are all very awesome, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
He wants to
You're awesome too.
Rock on.
Thank you. We are very awesome. I mean, yeah, thank you.
Good time to Discord. Discord's pretty...
Good time in the Discord. Join
the Discord. Yeah, for $1 or more to every single one of our Patreons, you can get access to the Team Frostbite Discord, which is where all of our friends, followers, and fans alike all gather to shoot the shit, post some shit, and something else that ends with shit.
We're just shit. We're really just shit.
Some of the best type of shit.
we really are. We need the money.
Yeah. It's the shit. It is the shit.
The shit. There. See? Good save.
It's the shit. Yeah, there it is. There you go.
Friendly reminder that the Patreons that will get you access are mine, Fatman's, Brit's, and Tom's, as well as Floof's Patreons. Dashi does not have her own Patreon. She is just very lovely to be around. But you will see her in the Discord.
And on Twitter.
She's there.
And on Twitter. Not that it matters, really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dashi's Twitter is in the description.
Yeah, Dashi's Twitter as well. She's awesome to follow on.
Should probably just put everybody's Twitter in the description.
It probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shout out to all Fatman's lovely patrons this time around, because he's the one editing this video, and we'll put all of them, I'm sure.
One episode left.
One episode left.
I'll get into my overall thoughts next episode.
Yeah, one episode left, and then 2 genlocks.
Dun dun dun.
Next Saturday is going to be a hell of a day.
Yeah. Especially because Kingdom Hearts came out the day before.
Yeah.
I am not going to get any sleep next week, am I?
No, catch up on your sleep now.
I can't, because I have to edit. I have to edit a Kingdom Hearts video for Thursday, because I have one going up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, and then I do a live stream Thursday night. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Catch you all on the flip side.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I thought we were both making fun of Tom. Take that, Tom. We put you on blast.